Okay. Hi, Jasmin. It says that it's Oh, there you are.
Wait, I can't see you.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, wait,
There you
you're
are.
sideways.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Hi. Hold on.
I'm so excited.
Um,
Can you hear me?
yes. Is this like too bright?
It's perfect. I'm just lighting some sage really quick.
Oh,
Hi,
cool. I just
everyone.
lighted some Palo Santo.
I'm so excited. Okay. So I'll let you start because you're the one who wrote like the notes and everything. So you know everything to ask.
I just wrote a little bit of notes.
Oh, okay. Well, like I just
Okay.
finished watching your video and everything's so fresh in my mind. So I'm so excited.
Good. Yay. Okay. Okay. I just thought like we should just start off. Oh, are you recording this?
I think it saves it. Does anyone in like
Here.
watching
Okay.
this know?
You know that screenshot? I'm gonna record.
Okay, sorry, my alarm went off. What did you say?
Okay. Is it?
Did you?
Yes.
You said you're recording it?
Yes. So I am starting the recording.
Okay, sorry for the technical difficulties.
Okay, so I thought we should just start off with just like what was in our DNA, like the same stuff.
Like
I think like what was the first one you think?
Pleiadian.
Yes, that was the first one. That's the first one I wrote, like same DNA, Pleiadian.
So it's so funny that when she told me that, one of the very first books, I have like a whole pile of books here. So this, remember, I don't know if you remember me telling you there was one book that like made me kind of believe in aliens after reading it. Mm-hmm. And it was this one, and it says that's channeled. This is the same guy that wrote the Arcturian book, Tom Kenyon.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and so it's channeled information from the Hathors and the Pleiades, and that was before I knew that we were like Pleiadian. So
and Hathor.
Yeah, so that's like this book. I feel like the Pleiadians sent it to me, like when I was ready to like acknowledge like the Starseed, whatever. When she said that in your reading, I was so excited. I'm like, I knew that we were gonna have so many connections. And then there was the Pegasus one, Vega.
Oh yeah, Pegasus. Oh my
So
god.
our intuition was so spot on about like being connected in the past, and
yes.
It's so special. Like,
no, I feel like we definitely need to get more in tune with our Pleiadian side because that came in super strong for both of us.
Yes.
I totally resonate with my Arcturian side and like after reading Arcturian anthology, but like I need to know like that's just like a little bit of me. Like I know there's so much more and like I bet you will connect so much more then. But so we did like the Pleiadian, so talked about the Pleiadians. Hathor, like, so what did you feel like resonated with you with Hathor?
So the only reason Hathor I think was brought up in my chart is because I asked her about what Paul said with the connection with Venus, and she said when I think of Venus I think of Hathor. And then I remember reading the book, not reading, it was an audiobook, the Sophia Code, and the two main like goddess energies that I felt connected to was Isis and Hathor. And then I just got this book yesterday. It came in the mail. I don't know if I really like it yet. It's just like a little pamphlet, but it's about Isis and Hathor. So I have to like read that more and connect with that. Like we're just discovering our connections with Isis, and you have that too. And we have so much to explore. Like,
yes,
the beginning.
Erika, she totally said that what came super strong for me was Isis and what's it called? Who else was it? Hathor too. Yeah,
you
Hathor.
have so many goddesses, so many.
Yeah, I was so surprised. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy.
She said, oh, sorry.
Speaking of Isis, so when she said that she held like so much space for me, I felt like really connected to that. So that night I like prayed to her like for something that I wanted for so long that I'm not gonna like say over here, but I'll definitely tell you about a message. But I've been praying for so long. Literally the next day it happens.
Oh my god.
it's getting so crazy. Like
it is. Things are getting
so
magical.
Yeah!
We're so in tune. We're like the same person.
So yeah,
Oh,
Isis,
gosh.
she's my girl.
She said when I remember the clear quartz and the smoky quartz I showed you, she said this one she felt like had goddess energy. And I was watching the part where she said we worked with these crystals before and we programmed them to find them. And that's just crazy. It's so amazing. And another thing that I before I forget is I don't think I included this in my starseed reading, but I was born on a full moon. I didn't know, and your sun, and then the Antares connection. So I'm like your son and you and me and Jayla, like we are all connected, and we already knew this.
And I even wrote down too, like when I was watching your video again, you have like a Pisces rising, and that's the same thing with Bo.
Oh my gosh.
Antares connection. So
Yeah.
I feel like I made like a trio, like Mel, Bo, Jazz, like we're all connected. But so like somehow Jayla is definitely part of that. Like she's Pleiades too, right?
I think so, yeah. She has a whole bunch of different ones too.
Yeah, because even Paul was like, when I sent him a video and pictures of Bo, he's like, oh, Pleiades for sure.
Oh my god.
Like without a doubt.
I think it's so amazing that Paul like literally looked at us and could be like, you're this, you're that. He's so crazy amazing.
I miss
him.
He
just knows. That's so special.
Oh, speaking of that, you said something about like a Shasta retreat.
Oh, well, I don't know like the details of it yet, and I don't want to talk about it on here because I have to talk to her first and then like get all the details worked out. But we can say, without like saying like the names yet, we could say that we want to do that because that would be amazing. And there's so many women who we're connecting with that are part of our soul tribe that I think that would be a great opportunity to bring us all together, like on that sacred, beautiful mountain. I know the universe will work it out. It feels right.
I think so too. And I definitely think it's gonna be like around the time of the spring, maybe not spring equinox because that's really, really soon.
When is this? That March?
It's March 20th.
Oh yeah.
But really I mean it's still might be cold, like there still might be like tons of snow.
Yeah.
Like I want to do it when it's like, or I want us to like go there and connect again when it's like bright and green.
See,
and, like,
yes, I was feeling that too.
The fairies are gonna come out and they'll talk to us and the unicorn.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I just can't get over like the different things. Do you remember when Paul told us before we went in the forest? He said, "Whatever you guys see is meant for you." And then we both saw such crazy things in such different ways. And then when we had our readings with Erika, she just confirmed everything we saw is tied to like what we're connected to. And it's just crazy accurate.
Yeah, totally. Like when she said apple, I was like, oh my God, I was a fairy.
I know. And then the Pegasus, unicorn. Oh my God, you're a magical like creature. Oh my God, you're so special. Arcturian goddess.
And then we both have the ancient Egyptian connection.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh my God, we have to make a spiritual pilgrimage to Egypt one day. I see that happening.
Definitely.
We're gonna
wait, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say we're gonna. I see that happening for us. We're gonna connect in so many ways.
And speaking of like going all the way across the world to Egypt, you know,
God, it
like
was magical.
She didn't say it, but she did say like we were together in ancient Egypt and things. But when I was writing it down and it comes into my mind, like literally, it was just like boom, like a huge flash. Like it was you and me, like doing, or we were like in school, like the mystery school.
Yes,
like, Egypt together, and I felt that
school.
sisterhood connection still then, like. You and me were still like super, super close then.
I swear
I saw us like
so much.
holding our backpacks and like our books like this, like
oh my God. I swear, like, you know what's really weird is the other night I was in the bath and I was using the frankincense oil and I had a rose bath bomb because she said you can connect. It was either Isis or Hathor with the roses, right? The Sisterhood of the Rose. And I submerged myself underwater. And I put my Isis crystal on my third eye. And I had like, I don't have like visions, but I imagine things and I can't see them, but I don't know how to explain it. I see them with my imagination, but they're not visions. And so
No, that's a vision. What are you talking about?
I didn't know what it was. That's a vision?
Yes,
so like you
especially
literally
if
see
you're
it.
like putting something on top of your forehead and you're setting the intention, like, and you see it. Of course, that's a vision.
Oh my God. So I was taken like back to when I was watching the Netflix special, The Pyramid Codes. Have you seen that?
Oh,
okay.
I'm gonna watch that tonight.
Yes. Okay. So she when she was talking about that stuff, it painted an image in my head. And so when I submerged myself underwater, it was the weirdest thing because I never do that in the bath. I stayed under there as long as I could hold my breath. And I was imagining it was dark and it was nighttime and we had torches and we were walking and it was ancient Egypt and we were walking somewhere and it was like hidden. We had to hide it and we had to do these mystery school teachings kind of like in the secret. So we were at night and we were walking somewhere and it was just like we were holding torches and that was really weird. And I was like, am I making that up? But it's the same thing with the meditation. Like I'm not making it up. These are relevant like things I'm feeling. So
that totally like pulls my heartstrings so much. Like because I would watch like I see like movies of like ancient Egypt and for some reason when I see like torches like of two people together, like it totally resonates with me. Like that.
You look Egyptian. Like to me, you look Egyptian. You look Arcturian. Like it's so crazy.
You need to look totally Venusian.
So like a few other people said that. I'm like, that's the weirdest thing that people can like kind of tune in and feel the different energies that you're emanating. Another thing that I wanted to say is when she was saying the divine feminine. So when I did my reading, I think like I had a few of the goddess like Isis and Hathor, but that was it. And there was no specific like divine feminine. And I thought it was very accurate with you because when I first saw you, I felt that. I'm like, she just like literally oozes divine feminine power.
Well, remember what Paul said? He was like, he said it to both of us, like you see it in me and I see it in you, but we don't like see it in each other, but it's literally our reflection, our own reflection.
That's so crazy because we'll remind each other. We're like, I see that in you, and you're like, I see that in you, and oh, it's so beautiful. We're literally yin and yang, like the most complementary, like beautiful forces coming together.
Man, I wonder what our fights will look like.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Or when we like dispute, which I don't think that'll ever happen. Like, I mean, I'm sure it'll happen, but not like very often.
Yeah. I'm thinking it'll be the same thing with like my sister because we'll like get in like fights and then we always make up so soon. It's like nothing even big ever.
Oh, how's she doing?
She's doing good. I actually dropped Jayla off with my mom like last week, which is when she brought the white lion tiger stuffed animal home. So she got to visit with everyone and
that's good.
Yes. Did you have any more notes? I have to
write.
And really quick while you're checking your notes, she told me also Archangel Uriel holds space too, and it has to do with like the full moon. So with your son too, the same thing, Archangel Uriel, and I've never even heard of him. So I'll definitely.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've never heard of that one, but I'm gonna look it up. And like she was saying, we could like ask for guidance and stuff. So I'll send you like anything I find on that for your son too.
Oh, definitely. Because for me, when I do Reiki or whenever I do like my prayers or meditation, like before I start my meditations, I always open my chakras. And then after I open my chakras, I always call on my guides to protect me. And I always say, this is like part of my Reiki. It's first it's Jesus, it's Archangel Michael, it's Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, Saint Germain.
Oh my God.
Now it's Isis too. So I say those names, I call on them, and then I call on them until I literally see them in my mind. Like sometimes I have to say like Archangel Michael, and then sometimes you know how I activate, how I know for sure they're there. Literally, Paul's voice comes into my mind when I hear him say Archangel Michael, or even like Saint Germain. Like I just remember, like I know his tone, I know his vibration. When I hear Paul's voice, when I say Saint Germain, like in my head, and I think him. So once I like fully call on them and I vision their picture that I already know them from, I know that they're there, and then I always ask for their protection. I say, please let me be a pure channel of loving, healing, Reiki energy, and provide me with all the protection I need. And then I start my meditation.
That is so beautiful.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So that's how I know for sure when they're there, is when I see them clearly, like right here, like I focus right here. It's always, I'm always here. I'm always in here. Yeah. But when I see it, it's like a visual picture, like the hologram of them is like right.
Special.
Yeah.
Your visions that like you have are so amazing, and I think it's like only the beginning. We're barely starting to touch surface on like these gifts that like we've had in other lifetimes, and it's so beautiful.
Yes.
I had one thing to say and I just forgot. I'm gonna grab the picture that you gave me of Archangel Michael.
Yeah. That was in your Antares video. I showed Bri. I was like, look, I gave her that.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. It's literally like the main staple on my shelf with like that in my aura photo in my Be Here Now book. Oh, it's so special. And now I need, next time I go to Shasta, I need to get one of Archangel Uriel too. Mm-hmm. Oh, I remembered what I was going to say. I knew it'd come to surface. So the Reiki, like how when I was reading the Arcturian book and it said Reiki came from Arcturus, mm-hmm. and literally like you were like already in the whole Reiki thing before I even knew what Reiki was. And it's like you were so in tune before you even knew like anything about Arcturus. You already followed your heart to like become a Reiki practitioner, and like we're already inspiring people. Like we've like been on our soul paths and just kind of like unaware of it. Really is like for me, that's how I feel.
Yeah, definitely. And like speaking of Reiki, like during my meditations this week, I've really tried to kind of have like a really like strict like habitual habit in the morning of like doing at least 10 full minutes of meditation and me writing it down like as I go with like my sound healing. And so I got like to connect with certain people, like you know, certain people from like San Diego, but I also got like I need to make more YouTube videos of like even just 1 minute, 2 minute clips of like how to ground or how to activate your chakras or like all these different things. Yeah, because like if like these are little tools and tips I know, like these are out like to like show and like activate, like that word keeps coming up in my mind. I'm like, we are like powerhouses for activating divine feminine women. Like I feel like that's our purpose together.
Yes, like literally that's happened. Like, that's what happened when I saw you. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so like empowering and inspiring, and like that.
And that's you. You're just like looking at yourself. It's like
and like we're coming together like to like you when I was watching you say that thing about the big light, the flashing lights in California, like that's powerful. It's so powerful. What'd you say?
The radius of light.
Yeah, and you were saying how it was just like flashing like these huge energies in Temecula and Sacramento. That's so beautiful.
Because like I feel like we're definitely gonna like bring that message more out, and I feel like it's already out there. Like a lot of people already know about it, they want to step into it, but we're those people to just like embrace it. Like it's okay to like walk around with your crystals, or like it's okay to have your pendulum out if you're deciding what kind of lettuce or like spinach you want to get, or mushroom. Like there's people who do that and they're doing it only for their own benefit, and it's like it's sad that they want people, even I'm like that too, like I get like self-conscious to do that, but really it's just like for my own like health and my own like well-being. It's because I know it, and just because people don't know it, it's just like it sucks that like I can't embrace it. But we're both gonna like help each other do that, like embrace everything about us, like everything.
Like we're stepping, or I don't know if we were ever in like the spiritual closet, but like I like to use that term because I feel
think like I was.
So like I dealt with that with my sister a lot. Like she was going through everything I was going through, but she didn't want to like post about it on Instagram yet. So it was like like a spiritual like closet thing. And so like I feel like we're like finally embracing, and we're like not afraid to hide like or sound crazy or like any of that, because we're really starting to like just know inside, like even if it does sound crazy, the people who resonate with like what we're talking about, other star seeds and light workers, they're gonna like resonate with us too.
Yes, they're totally gonna resonate. And I think like the other thing that I wanted to talk about was okay, so I think since we're here and we're together, we should do what we did at Mount Shasta, so like people will see like holding and anchoring down love.
Yes.
But, I mean, I'm not like a pro at it, but like we can try it.
No, I think it's so beautiful. So you said that in your meditation, and then Erika said that, and that was like a major synchronicity. So these like things that you're feeling inspired to do, like the little clips here and there, like that, you have to like listen to that, and you already are, because that's like your thing. And like I think it's so beautiful how we're both like branching out on YouTube. We're gonna like be creating a lot of content there, and like, oh my gosh, it's just all coming together.
I know.
I don't know how you want to do it over the phone, but I'm open to like however you want to do it.
Okay, so I'll lead it. So let's how I literally started is just like I'll have right next to me. Okay, I have for me the importance of selenite. Like selenite.
Oh my gosh.
Is important.
So, I just like, I have 2 bookends that were selenite. So,
oh yeah, that's right. So like any kind of selenite, like even if they're little or like even big ones. For me, like when I meditate, especially like if I'm like setting up like my altar, I'll have selenite around me, like front, back, side to side.
Oh my god, I love that.
Because actually setting up a crystal grid right here. So like front, back, whatever you feel called. I only have 2, so I'm gonna put front and back for me. So,
okay, I only have 2 too.
Cool. So selenite, just in case anyone doesn't know what selenite is, it's the only crystal that doesn't need any clearing because it's the most highest vibrational crystal. So no negative energies can truly like become attached to it. So this is like a great, powerful, like clearing crystal. Like if you're sleeping at night or like putting it in your doorstep, this is perfect.
Love selenite. Should I go grab my selenite? I gave it to Jayla to sleep with under her pillow. I'll be right back.
Perfect. Yes, that's perfect. Hello.
I'll be right back. Okay. All right, I got it.
Yay. Just so like put it like in front of you or behind you, wherever you feel called, in the middle. Okay. And then I always hold my Merkaba. So a Merkaba.
That's so beautiful.
I got it in Mount Shasta. So like the whole point of a Merkaba, there's like so much more I need to learn about Merkaba. But
me too. I don't know anything.
Like the importance and significance of it is the fact that it holds the sacred geometry, like this pattern alone. So if you envision like yourself in the middle of a Merkaba, like in your meditation.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just realized what a Merkaba was because I read about it, like the human Merkaba, like our vehicle of ascension or whatever.
Yes. So I need to learn about that. I don't know about that. But so when I do my meditations, I always envision myself in like this, in bright white light with gold.
Oh my gosh.
That's spiritual protection from psychic attack or any kind of negative energy that you're attracting, because when you meditate, you're vibrating higher. You're in the spiritual world, you're so bright. So, you know, you might attract certain things, but it's always important to keep yourself protected. So I have this, like I physically hold it so I know that like I physically have it in my hand. I think of it mentally, so I'm there.
Wow, and then, I've never done that. Teach me more about that later.
Really important. And the only crystal that I meditate with is my Lemurian, and it's because I just remember it from my other life.
So beautiful. It's like huge and pink and gorgeous. Like the one I've been like gravitating more towards is ever since she said she felt like the goddess energy, I've kind of been leaving this one alone. But if you want to use that one, I'll just use this main like Isis, like Lemurian.
Oh, whatever you want.
All right.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say like I might get interrupted because my son's gonna come in like 2 minutes. I can already feel he's coming. But anyways, let's start. So So how I start is like just like 3 deep breaths.
Okay.
Once you've done those 3 deep breaths, I open my chakras. So how you open your chakras is the beginning of grounding yourself. So you imagine your earth star chakra, which is about like 2 feet below you. So inside the earth, imagine that circle, that energy, that beautiful life force moving now. You're opening it, you're activating it. Just with your mind, you're going down there 2 feet below you, activating that Earth Star Chakra. Once you feel that Earth Star Chakra open and activated, you yourself is the bridge. You go up to 2 feet above you. And that's your Soul Star Chakra. And your Soul Star Chakra, we want to open and activate it and become aware of it. And once you feel that tingle or whatever you feel, your chakras are open. So
that's beautiful. I didn't even know how to do that. We're like gonna help each other so much, like literally yin and yang. Oh, is that Bo?
Yeah, I'm gonna open the door.
I love him.
We're doing a live video.
Hi, Bo. Do you remember me?
A sister. Can you see her? It's really bright. Can you see her?
Hi.
See, we're meditating right now. You gonna meditate with us? Okay. So, Bo's gonna join us. So, and even too. Oh yes. Okay. So, my Reiki master told me. Oh, this is so beautiful. She told me too, like being a mother and holding your child, like literally like this, you can open and activate their chakras too.
Oh my God.
So, but first, yes, baby, yes.
Okay,
I'm gonna go in there in 5 minutes. I just need to talk to sister. Okay, we're talking to people. We're teaching people. We're helping them remember things. Okay, so you're gonna be a helper. So Bo's gonna help us. So, she said like once our own chakras are open and activated, if you even just hold them right at their heart chakra or wherever, or their crown, wherever you feel guided, you just imagine their Earth Star Chakra 2 feet below the earth, below them. Breathe into it. Activating their chakra, their Earth Star Chakra.
It's so beautiful.
Using their body as a bridge to their Soul Star Chakra 2 feet above them.
Mama. Mom.
Do you want me to get Jayla to come say hi really quick? Jayla, come here for a minute. Oh.
I'll go get my.
All right.
So I just opened and activated his chakras. I felt it. He's not telling me he felt it. He's super shy, but usually he'll tell me like yes, or like he's so intuitive.
God.
Like one time we were watching a video on YouTube of like Barbara, I forgot who it was, Goldman or something, Goldsmith. And the second she started talking, he goes, Mommy, that's my planet.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
oh my God, it is. Like he remembers. Like
He's so powerful. Like she said, like I swear he's so powerful. He's gonna be something major. You're such a beautiful little soul, Bo.
Thank you, sister.
Mommy.
I can't wait for you to meet Jayla.
Okay, come sit right next to me so I can see. Oh, see all my stuff?
Come here, baby. Just real quick. We're not gonna be much longer.
I need you to open one.
All right. I'll open your fruit cut. Say hi. This is my friend's son.
Hi.
You didn't get to meet him last time. He's a starseed too, little alien baby.
Yeah. He's from the same place as us, Pleiades. Oh. Hi.
Say hi.
How's your sister, Bo? Say hi, sister.
They're both so shy.
I know. But they're literally the same. Like, I know they're like wildly the same.
They are. They're so connected.
With your little Lego pieces.
Mama, are you done?
Okay, baby, yes.
I'm going to try that meditation that you just said because I've never, I've done Reiki on Jayla, but I've never done Reiki, like, with her. That is
so open
so
your
beautiful.
chakras first and then do Reiki on her.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to try that. Thank you so much for showing us that.
Yes, of course. But I think that's all for like my notes, like of what I
Yes.
wanted to say.
Me too. I didn't get a chance to take like 20 notes.
Ugh. But I'll definitely like send this video.
Yeah, because I don't know how to do it, but send it to me and then we'll post it on our stories. Because I forgot, like I didn't look at any of this, so we could like respond to that and stuff.
And then we'll post it on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go and say
Bye.
bye, Jayla.
All right, this was so much fun. Bye. Love you
Say
guys.
bye, Jayla.
Bye.
Bye. I'll see you guys later.
All right, love you guys.
Love you guys.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Little kiss.